Welcome to one of my videos where I show you the best tips and tricks to building your MTG Arena account. One thing I want to note is that these videos are strictly for people, for the most part, who are looking to play constructed on Arena. There's definitely a lot more value into playing limited. However, that's not something that everybody wants to do. Limited is a tough environment, but it also teaches you how to play Magic better. If you would like me to build a video showing you the best ways to get value out of playing limited, let me know in the comments below. There are a lot of good videos out there on YouTube. MTG Nerd Girl has good ones. Nox also has some as well. But if you would like to see me make one, please let me know, and I'll definitely help out with that. But like I said, these videos are pretty much geared towards people who are going to be playing constructed formats because they want to build towards a certain type of deck. With that, let's jump into today's lesson. Okay, in this episode, I'm going to be covering Historic and whether or not you should be playing it. What I'm going to tell you is what Historic is, what I would compare it to, the pros and cons of playing Historic, and how to best get started should you choose to play. Historic is Arena's eternal format. It encompasses all the different sets and stuff that are on here even after rotations hit. It's a good long-term investment. What I compare it to most is the equivalent of comparing Paper Standard and Paper Modern. So you have a format that's going to be more difficult and more expensive to get into, much like Modern in Paper Magic. However, it's going to be a better long-term investment. The pros of playing a format like Historic is you're not going to have to worry about rotations. When you get the cards, as long as the cards stay legal, you're going to be able to play those cards no matter what. The only thing you have to worry about is if cards get banned, which if you're playing on a budget, you're probably going to be playing a deck that's going to avoid a ban. That being said, it could happen. But generally with formats like these, if your card from your deck gets banned, the deck's probably still going to exist, and even if it doesn't, it's usually fairly simple to transition into another deck. The other pro I like about it is these formats are typically way more fun. There's a lot more explosive plays, there's more powerful cards. You just have a wider variety of cards to play with, so it makes it more fun in my opinion. The cons of playing a format like this is getting started is going to be much rougher. You're going to have a need for more rares. A lot of the cards are not going to be playable in standard that you're going to need, and the competition is going to be much tougher here than it is going to be in there. The finished decks in Historic are going to, take advantage of the budget decks much more than they would in standard. A budget deck in standard can probably compete against some of the better standard decks way more often than a budget deck in Historic is going to compete against a full finished Historic deck. That being said, I do think it is very fun, and it's also, like I said, a better long-term investment to play a format like Historic. It just depends on your preferences and what you're looking to get out of this. If you are looking to get started in Historic, I recommend you find a deck that fits your best style because it is going to be a long-term investment. What you'll want to do from there is take the list. It's going to have a lot more rares and mythics than you're probably used to. You'll find the best common or uncommon equivalent to those rares. Start building towards that and eventually add the rares and mythics that you need with uncommons and commons eventually. I hope this video helped you decide whether or not you should play Historic. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video and would like to support the channel, there's several things you can do, and most importantly, and especially if you enjoyed this video, all of them are budget friendly. The most important thing you can do to help me out is to subscribe to this YouTube channel, as well as go towards my Twitch and follow me on there. Same thing with my Twitter, if you have that. Another thing you could do is to like this video. It'll get it circulating to where more people will see it. And next thing you could do is just continue to share videos you think that people need to see. And specifically with these, you may not be a budget player or it may not specifically affect you, but you may know somebody who is playing Arena and playing on a budget and would need to get some tips like these. Or maybe you've got a new player you would like to introduce, and once you've gotten them started, a video like this will help make sure they're putting their resources in the right direction. Next thing you could do is just watch some of my other videos. I put out a lot of deck tech videos, teaching things about Magic, a lot of discussion, especially on Twitch, where I do that live. You can come see me there and just share other videos and continue to watch things as much as possible. So like I said, views, likes, and the subscriptions all help me out, and most importantly, they are all free. I'm not asking for anything specific, just that. With that, I hope you enjoy my videos, and thank you very much just for making it to the end of this video.